We're going to add a little more water to those lakes here
Okay.
over the next several days. It's going to happen mainly next week. In the short term, we get into a pattern that's going to actually be really nice as we hit the end of the work week tomorrow and head into the weekend. You can see the cloud cover. That's moving farther and farther to the east. We're seeing plenty of sunshine as the sun is about to go down. And keep in mind, while we lose an hour of daylight this weekend, we do get sunsets that are an hour later beginning on Sunday. Sun goes down after 7:15 beginning on Sunday. Can't wait for that. Dry weather tomorrow through Sunday. Warmer weather as well. Temperatures back to where they're supposed to be this time of year, maybe even a degree or two above average farther inland. Showers return to the forecast Monday and Tuesday. That's one of the parts of the forecast that's still a little tenuous. Could go either way with the amount of rain we would see Monday and Tuesday. But right now it looks like Wednesday is going to bring a low-end atmospheric river to the coast, which means another round of rain and wind and heavier rain this time around as well. We've got several days to get ready for that. Switching perspectives and looking towards downtown from Treasure Island, temperatures are still on the cool side. This is the last day of our cool and showery pattern, but the showers have moved out. The cool weather is sticking around, only in the mid to upper 50s to around 60 degrees. 60 is the least cool spot right now in Concord. We're not seeing any fog on the horizon at this point, but we could see some of that developing later on tonight. Let's take a look at Futurecast on our floor map here. And as we head through the nighttime and early morning hours, patchy fog is the most likely scenario. I don't think it's going to be all that widespread, not going to be much of a factor for the Friday morning commute. And once the sun comes up, that fog will not take long to dissipate, which is going to allow the sun's energy to go into warming up the atmosphere instead of getting rid of that fog. So let's check out our forecast low temperatures first, which are going to be on the chilly side, especially in the North Bay valleys. Our usual cold spots will be cold in the mid to upper 30s there. A lot of low 40s around the rest of the Bay Area with some 30s still sprinkled in, 36 in Fairfield, 38 in Concord. One of the cold spots will be Livermore, starting off at 35 degrees, but you'll make up for it by tomorrow afternoon. In the Santa Clara Valley, temperatures mostly bottoming out in the low 40s. And then we warm up back to, again, typical levels for early March into the mid 60s in the Santa Clara Valley. After that morning low of 35, you hit 65 in the afternoon in Livermore. That is a nice recovery. Low to mid 60s around the Bay with temperatures along the coast at least getting close to 60 degrees. And temperatures in the North Bay after that cold start flirting with 70 degrees in both Santa Rosa and in Healdsburg by tomorrow afternoon. Similar temperatures in store for us Saturday and Sunday, really not much change. The changes are on their way as we head into next week. So let's look at our long-range forecast models side by side. And a lot of times we do this to highlight the differences, how it's kind of tough for us to sort out exactly what's going to happen. But in this case, we're going to show you these to show how in lockstep they are with the most likely scenario for next week. So we start the clock at 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, where we are still going to be dry. Those American and European forecast models agree that the best chance of rain on Monday is largely going to miss us down to the south. There's still a chance of showers, and we're going to leave that in the forecast for now. But things have been trending in a drier direction. Same thing for Tuesday. Still a chance of showers, but those long-range forecast models are starting to come into better agreement that maybe we would just miss the first rounds of moisture. That will not be the case on Wednesday. Here is the rain, and that's going to be accompanied by a fair amount of wind and heavy snow in the Sierra. So the middle of next week looks like it's going to be a mess. And the agreement between these long-range models continues into Thursday. A week from today, lingering showers, the most likely scenario, but by far the heaviest rain and the strongest winds heading our way for the middle of next week on Wednesday. Take a look at the 7-day forecast. We'll start inland where temperatures are going to at least flirt with 70 degrees the next few days. And we start backing down a little bit Monday and Tuesday with the showers possible but not likely. And then we really cool off with the rain settling in by Wednesday and lingering on Thursday. Temperatures around the Bay, not quite as warm the next few days, but not bad for early March in the mid 60s and then backing down to also the mid 50s by Wednesday and Thursday. And temperatures along the coast. While you won't be as warm over the weekend, it's still going to be nice, close to 60 degrees. You also return to the middle portion of the 50s once the rain really starts to move back in next Wednesday. We're not out of atmospheric river season just yet, Brian.
All right. Thanks, Paul.